Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Esoteric Ramblings. I'm Jesse Arnold, and today I'm bringing you a new Monday Madness for what is today, July 19th. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the new Monday Madness. I've got a new light that I'm testing out here. It should be giving off like a purpley hue. Maybe it's pink. I don't know how this is going to look when it finally uploads. If it's too distracting, feel free to let me know in the comments and I will not use it. I got it mainly to do lighting for some toy photography I plan on getting into with my extreme sets stuff back here and whatnot. So I'll just talk about that first since it's Monday Madness. This just came in today. It is the Ulanzi VL49 RGB mini LED video light. It's got, it can go through the whole range of the colors, and you can increase and decrease the brightness or intensity. And I think I got it was like $20 on Amazon. There was like a deal or something. So it's really nice. It's got the cold shoe, to plug into the foot that will plug into a cold shoe, and it's got 3 around it. So it's set up with my microphone over here on the side. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't cut out. I think I charged it up enough. It does take looks like a C. I think it's the C USB port. It's like my iPad uses the same connector, I think. I could be wrong. But yeah, I got that, and I'm enjoying it. Lots of different colors and brightnesses, so we'll see if I can get some cool effects on photos once I get to doing photos. Up next, as far as things that came in, specifically today, I'll highlight this because I've been waiting a long time to get this movie on Blu-ray, and it is finally here. I saw Shout Factory had it listed a couple months ago, so I jumped in on the pre-order. It did come with a poster, which I've not taken out of the tube yet, but it is the same artwork that is on the cover, which I'm trying to show, but it's being stubborn and it's half sticking out of the case. There we go. So it is Brotherhood of the Wolf, by Christoph Gans. It's from 2002. I remember going to the theater to see this because I thought the trailer looked really awesome. It is a French film, so it is filmed in French and with English subtitles. I would highly suggest, if you decide to watch this movie, not watching the English voiceover dub. For me, it was unwatchable, maybe because I saw it in French the first time. I'm not trying to be like a film snob or anything, but hearing them in the actual language they use with the subtitles was much more enjoyable than the English voiceover they had on them. But yeah, this is a really fun movie. A lot of great action scenes. It's pretty intense, and I cannot wait to watch it in Blu-ray quality because I've only had the DVD since 2003 or whenever that came out. So Brotherhood of the Wolf from Shout Factory. It is a nice 2-disc set with the director's cut and a bonus features on the other. It does have the cool insert. So this is the poster that came with it as well, but it also has the classic insert where you can flip it around, which I'm not sure what I'll do because the new artwork is really cool, but I do love that classic one with them with the collars of their coats up. Anyway, so yeah, that came in. I cannot wait to watch that again. Let's see, what else do we have here? Next up, I'm going to feature my buddy Tyler over at Failed Imagineers on Instagram. You can check out his stuff, Failed Imagineers. I'll put that there, and I will try to put his link in my description down below. My good friend Tyler, he's practically a brother at this point. I hang out with him and his family on a regular basis. Always go over there to hang out and have dinner and do all sorts of stuff. Actually, one of the things I did this weekend was go check out the new, for those of you in the local area, the new JB Love drafts over in Mechanicsburg, which was pretty fun. But he is doing 3D printing, and he has got permits or rights or whatever to do some of the sell them as kits or whatever, because he does customizing for Star Wars Black Series. And he gave me a couple things as that he did as tests that I will eventually be painting up and putting in my displays. So first up is this cool Gonk droid, which is nice. It's nice and tall. He also did, was it Cinch from Bad Batch? So this will be the Gonk to go with my Bad Batch characters. And here is a Cinch with the rabbit, stuffed rabbit, and Tex goggles, and the data pad, which I will paint all of these up. Cinch does some articulation. Oop, I'm just dropping stuff all over the place. I'm gonna have to find that later. But they're really cool. They're really great. So he does some stuff in the resin. It's not coming in very clear. And some stuff with the, I believe it's filament for the 3D printing and stuff. And it's really cool. I've seen this set up. Oh, also, forgive me, I don't know the specific name of this type of rifle. But yeah, the new rifle there. So got those in, and Tex goggles went flying. I'll find them. They're right over here somewhere. I'm going to focus here. Staying in Star Wars, we'll roll over to Disney announced a while ago they were going to do some more Star Wars toy box figures, which I had a bunch at one point. I've cut back to, I think I have Rey, Chewbacca, Vader, and Boba Fett. And they did a 2-pack of Ahsoka and Captain Rex, and I did the pre-order, I think on Thursday or Friday last week, and I didn't realize it, but they shipped, I guess, immediately, because they came in today. So, Rex and Ahsoka. These are pretty cool. They're decently posable. Similar articulation to a Black Series, just on a smaller scale. Not quite as detailed, but I think, for this kind of cartoony style, they're pretty cool. I love all the markings on the helmet. There is no head underneath. It is just the helmet. And his left hand does not seem to be as tight, the finger grip, so he's not holding the gun. So until I can get some putty or something in there to hold it, I'm not taking the chance of losing that gun in the apartment. And the Ahsoka's pretty great. I wish they would have given a little bit more of a seam or something on her tunic, skirt, whatever that is, for more posability. Just because she's always such a dynamic poser. And she comes with her blue lightsabers from Season 7 in her Mandalorian Siege of Mandalore garb. I think her face, for being one of my favorite characters, I'm not all that thrilled with her face on this figure. I feel like it went, I don't know if it's just because it's an alien head. It just feels like it's not quite on par with the other toy box line figures. So yeah, I mean, I like the shape, the style of her Leiku or whatever they all for Togruta, but it's just something about the face, and it's kind of shiny. But overall, I'm pleased with it. Will be nice additions to my Ahsoka shelf, which is where this Captain Rex will go, just to stay with her. So yeah, that's that for Star Wars. All right, up next is this. I got this a while ago, and I just showed a picture of the box, I think, on my Instagram. I don't think I showed the figure out. So it is the Super 7 Ultimates Mum-Ra. I have him posed with his open mouth face, and his wired cape, which was really fun getting this pose as he's about to transform. I do have the monster-sized version of him coming on pre-order later this year. So I'll have him, in large form behind him. Comes with all sorts of accessories, that staff, another book of, another Book of Omens, a Thunder, I don't know if I'm saying this right, Thunderianium urn, which is always just nice to have like cool props. The sword of Plundar in its sheathed or unextended form, and the large one comes with the blades extending out, and then the amulet, the Rosencrantz medallion, which is kind of cool. I usually just have that hanging over the urn in my display with him at the moment. So yeah, it was really fun to have him because I have Lion-O. Originally, I was only going to get Cheetara, but I saw the Lion-O. I thought he was really cool, and he was in stock, so I got him last year sometime because Cheetara's been so delayed. So I'll have Lion-O, both versions of Mum-Ra, or at least forms. I'm not going to get the glow-in-the-dark version, and a Cheetara to go for my Thundercats. Because as a kid, my buddy Sean, who I am on the... I've joined on his Legends of Grayskull podcast. We were talking the other night about this stuff, and I'll save this maybe for a more in-depth conversation at another day, but when I was a kid in the early 80s, if it was a show that had kids as the main characters, especially kids who were animals, like, I say that, like, in my mind, the Care Bears were children, or at least younger people, not adults. The Smurfs were all kids except for Papa Smurf, in my mind. Is it Get Along Gang, Shirt Tails, like all these different things were kids that were animals or, just not people, were kind of my go-to show. They were the things I, for some reason, latched onto as a kid. And Thundercats especially because Lion-O is a kid who gets to walk around like an adult, like Big, like Tom Hanks in Big. And that movie, I really enjoyed seeing this kid get to play as an adult until he had to actually start taking on responsibilities and stuff. Which, if you can't tell, is pretty much my whole thing. Is just being a kid in an adult body, basically. So, so Thundercats was always, as much as I loved Transformers and He-Man and G.I. Joe and all that other stuff, and eventually the Ninja Turtles, because they were teenagers, so they were just around the corner. They were just a little bit older than me when they started coming out. So, so if it was a character that was a kid or a teenager, it was either a teenager to aspire to, or whatever, like He-Man, especially the way they animated him in Filmation style back then. He just looked like He-Man with a pink and white shirt instead of a battle harness. And he was always an adult. And as a kid, that was less interesting to me, even though there was magic and swords and monsters and everything. Cringer, I associated more with Cringer as a kid. But anyway, besides the point, Thundercats has a special place, so I'm getting more of the Ultimates on them than I am any other thing. Speaking of Ultimates, a line I will not be following for the Ultimates are the G.I. Joe. No offense to Super 7 and all the designers there. G.I. Joe Classified series is what's nailing it for me as far as my G.I. Joe itch to scratch. And today I was able to get in on the relaunch, or the reissue. So we got Firefly in his package, or his packaging rather, which I really love the art on these boxes. And again, I didn't look up what all the codes mean for him, but he's got like full bars on most of his stuff there. For his skills and stuff. I know the G.I. Joe Hasbro page has all the translation of what those codes mean as far as like skill level and focus and everything. So, enough about the box. Here's the figure itself. I love that he's got these deranged eyes. I like the goggles. It's nice that they can kick back and not just have to be fully down on his head. All the extra gear on his vest is great. His backpack comes off, and he has his own little data pad that goes in there, and his little hovering drone, and the timered and everything, dynamite. The only thing I don't really like about this figure is the backpack. It would have been nice if they had sculpted it to fit more into his backline there. I guess because they've got the pad in there, but it just sticks out really awkwardly. he's pretty cool. Minor complaint is mine. His legs are kind of loose, but I think that won't be a problem once I get him up in the display. So yeah, G.I. Joe's Firefly, originally super elusive, and now I was able to get one. So, yeah. Now let's see. What else? Mumra. Another thing, talking with Sean, and He-Man and everything. I know I'm excited for the show coming this Friday to Netflix, which I guess I'll probably be able to try to watch some or all of it Friday night and over the weekend, and maybe that'll be my Monday Madness next week is the review of the show. But Teela is also a character I've always really liked from that show, at least the idea of Teela. And I've got the Sideshow Teela statue on order, so I'm looking forward to that coming later this year. I do have the Sorceress from the Filmation line from the Masters Classics line. And my buddy Sean made an offer to me for the Teela from the Classics. So here she is. The only other He-Man Classics figure I will get besides the Filmation style Sorceress. It's really great. She's got a lot of detailing. Some minor complaints, not complaints, but issues I have with some of the posability. There's no, like turn or pivot within the torso area, but it's a pretty great detailed figure. I don't have it handy, but she does come with the Snake Goddess headpiece and an alternate head that can go on there. But I just thought this was a really cool figure, and I was very happy to add it to my collection. So she'll go up with Filmation Sorceress and the Origins Battle Cat in my kind of retro all-interest shelf that I have up there. And that's bringing me pretty much it to... I've got two last things to show you. One is the... Oop, guess that's gonna stay down there. The new Funko Pop of Baroness from G.I. Joe. This arrived, I believe, on Friday from Entertainment Earth. I do have the Scarlet also on order, and they will be going right up here with Snake Eyes and Transformer Pop, so they'll be going up there when I get them in, or when I get Scarlet in. So yeah, I really like the design. I really like the shiny... The two-tone, like between the shiny and the matte finish on her costume. I don't know if that's showing up very well, but you've got like the shiny like in the boots and the armor, and then like the bodysuit is more of a dull finish. The gloves are shiny. Yeah, that's the nice classic Baroness look from the old show. And last but not least, I'm debating about this, and I've decided I'm just going to do it because I think this is too cool to leave in the box. I do have a bunch of pops in the box. Most of them are out. I like having them out unless they're super special, exclusive or something. I usually don't buy these with intent of reselling or for the value of them, just what they bring to me as far as enjoyment in seeing the different characters and stuff. And Peggy Carter is one of my favorite characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, so I'm very excited for the What If series coming soon and seeing a Captain Carter. This is the GameStop exclusive where she's in a little more of a dynamic staged or dynamic fighting pose as opposed to her casual standing version in the regular pop over here. So I thought I would save this and do an unboxing here on the channel. Hoping to see... Nope. Sometimes they put, the little extra stuff on the box, and there's nothing extra on here. So I guess that's no spoilers. So here we go. Captain Carter out of the box. Of course, comes with the stand, as virtually every female pop figure does. Shield is glued on, and it is a bobblehead like all the Marvel ones are, but this is a great looking pop. I just love the British flag motif between the shield and the costume. They really, got that classic kind of 40s, 50s style hairdo and everything going on. Lots of great detail in the hair for a pop figure. And yeah, so there she is, Captain Carter in her British themed super soldier uniform, much like Captain America, but it is Captain Carter, not Captain Britain. We'll see. We'll see if they call her that in the show, or if they just call her Captain Carter, because Captain Britain is a very different character with a very different set of responsibilities, powers, etc. So there it is. Thank you for joining me this week. I can already tell this one's going to be a problem. She might be going back in the box just because the drastic leaning forward pose with the bobblehead style ones tend to lean forward and fall off, or stretch out the body. So unfortunately she might be going back in the box, but it was fun to get her out to take a look at it for this review. But anyway, thank you for watching Monday Madness. I'll be back on Tuesday with my not Tuesday, that's too soon. Wednesday with my comic rundown for the week, and Friday will be no Loki, but a Bad Batch review, and maybe I'll get to throw some stuff in about Ted Lasso, because season 2 is starting, I believe, also Friday, along with He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Revelation on Netflix, Ted Lasso on Apple TV, or Apple Plus, whatever it's called. Yeah, so there it is. Let me know if there's anything you want to see more. I will be happy to answer any questions or whatever. That's it for today. I'm really rambling here at the end, as I seem to be doing a lot of lately. But anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe, be kind, make sure you're drinking lots of water and staying hydrated out there. It is super hot, and I'll leave you with that. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, and as always, ramble on.